Hi guys, this is George back here with another vlog, and today I am at Thorpe Park for the final day of the 2025 season. It's come to the end of a fantastic season here at Thorpe Park, and it's one last day today, the 2nd of November. Fright Nights is on, so I'm going to experience all the Fright Nights stuff one last time, and as well as that, get on my final rides on these coasters until March 2026. There's no Christmas event here at Thorpe Park or anything. After today, the park is closed until March 2026, so it's going to be a while until we can get back in the park and get back on these rides. I've got fast track today for all the coasters, so I've got a one shot for Hyperia and then the combi for the other 5, so I'm going to be using that later when it gets dark. So I'm going to hopefully be riding all of the coasters at night, which is going to be fantastic, and as well as that, of course, seeing all of the Fright Night stuff as well. I'm going to have more of a focus on the rides in the dark in this vlog, because I did film a vlog a few weeks ago from Fright Nights. Of course, I will still go around and watch some of the shows and go through the mazes and give reviews from that, but today is more going to be about the rides in the dark, with the fact that I've got the fast track today and I'm going to be able to ride all of them in the dark tonight. So I just had a run through of trailers, starting off the scare mazes there, and yeah, that was good. There was a good amount of actors in there. It's a brilliant maze, really good. However, what did let it down a bit, the fact that, I mean, obviously it's busy, so they have to batch quite a lot of people to keep the queues down, but the group behind caught up to us really quickly, and we ended up going through literally a massive group, but they're just sending it through really fast. Obviously they want to keep the queue down, which they are doing very well. I only waited like 15 minutes for it, which was fantastic. But then yeah, once you get in and there's a massive group, then it kind of takes away a little bit when there's that many people. Like, I'd rather wait a bit longer and get a more personalised experience rather than not queuing very long but going through in a massive group. So but it was still a fantastic maze. I do still really enjoy it. There's loads of different posters up in one of the final scenes as well, with loads of like posters representing scenes that aren't in there, so that makes me think maybe if they were to bring this maze back next year, maybe we could see some more scenes. Of course, they added some more new scenes in there for this year. That's the good thing with trailers, they can keep changing bits up, and they do. Like last year there was a few new scenes, they put in a few new scenes for this year, so they keep changing it up each year, making it fresh, making it so there's new stuff to see, and hopefully we'll keep seeing that. Like maybe next year, maybe there'll be some new scenes in there to see as well, because there were loads of different posters up on the wall. Like they clearly have loads of ideas that they could put in there, which would be really good to see. So I've just had a run through of survival games. Of course, that's had quite a lot of changes for this year, and that was brilliant. Loads of actors in there, and it's so much longer now than it was. Of course, in previous years, there were lots of different ways you can go. You could either get sent to the left-hand side or the right-hand side. You'd all be split up on your own. Now it's a one-route scare maze. You all go through as a big group. You might get split up from your group in there, but it's not like the main purpose like it was last year. But that was really good. It's so much longer than it was. Like last year, I had lots of run-throughs in there, and when you've been through it a lot of times, you start to memorize your way around the maze, which made it a lot shorter, but also the fact that it just wasn't a huge amount of space for a maze, like a multi-route scare maze where you feel lost in there. So the fact that they've made it a one-route scare maze, they've literally, it's pretty much doubled in length, because either before you'd go one way or the other way, whereas now you experience both of them all in one. So it's much better now than it was. I really do like how it's much longer now. The actors were really good in there as well. It's still a nice intense maze as well. Definitely the most intense one here in the park if you get a good run through. Either that or Deadbeat, because you can get some really intense run throughs in Deadbeat, which I'll do later. But yeah, now I'm gonna go for like a sunset ride on the Swarm. It's advertised 110 minutes, but yeah, I've got the fast track for it, so looking forward to getting back on here. So I've decided I'm going to wait until later for the Swarm, because I've just seen the queue times for the other two scare mazes, and yes, they have been overestimating the queues, but these two are definitely the busier ones. Like Trailers was advertised 30 when I joined, and I waited about 15-20 minutes. Survival Games was advertised 45. Again, I waited about 15-20 minutes. However, we got Stitches that's advertised on 75. I don't know if it is actually going to be that long. I'm going to head over there now and have a look. I really hope it's not going to be, but I've got until 7 o'clock to do these mazes, whereas I've got the whole rest of the evening to do the coasters. So I'm going to try and get the scare mazes done first, and then I'll wait till later when it gets properly dark for the swarm. So I've just had a run through of Stitches, advertised 75-minute queue. How long did I wait? 30 minutes. So yeah, if you see the queue times advertised really high for the scare mazes, don't be put off, because unless they're spilling out the entrance, chances are they're not true. If they're like 10-15 minutes, then maybe I'd trust it. But if it's anything over half an hour and the queue's not spilling out the entrance, I probably wouldn't trust the queue times for the scare mazes, to be honest. Literally half an hour compared to advertised at 75. So yeah, that was really good, and that was a really good run through as well. There were loads of actors in there. There was actors in every room. Some of them had 2 actors, like the showcase scene at the end had 2 of the dolls in there. There was also the storeroom where the monkey was in there, and there was also another doll in there. That was a really good run through. I was right at the front as well, so I got all the jump scares. It's a brilliant maze. The fact that they set that up every year, like literally, that'll start getting set up like end of August, and they set that up just for Fright Nights, and then once Fright Nights comes to an end, they'll take that all down, and then they'll rebuild it up again for the next year. And the fact that they do it that well, you really feel like you're in that toy factory. The theming and immersion of it is fantastic. They put so much effort into it every single year. It is an absolutely brilliant maze. So I'm going to go for my first night ride now, and the first one of the night is going to be Colossus, the Intamin 10 looping roller coaster that opened here in 2002. Looking forward to getting back on this. It's been a couple months since I last rode this, because obviously with me not visiting Thorpe Park as much anymore now that I'm at uni further up north, then yeah, I don't visit as much anymore. Usually I'd visit like once every couple weeks, but yeah, it was like mid-September that I last rode this, so looking forward to getting back on it. Colossus was good fun there. I was on the back row, so it was a little bit rattly. However, with Colossus, you've just got to know how to ride it. Keep your head forward, and you're in for a great ride. Yes, it is a bit rough. However, yeah, you just got to know how to ride it. It is a really enjoyable ride. 10 fantastic inversions on there. The 4 barrel rolls are my favourite part of the ride. Really, really good. Just keep going through loads of them. You get some good hang time with it. It's a really good part of the ride that I do really enjoy. Yeah, the restraints aren't great, however, it is a really nice ride, and the views from the top of the lift hill, especially at night, were fantastic. I really enjoyed that. So Deadbeats was really good. It's a very intense maze here at Thorpe Park. Loads of actors in there. The theming was really good. It was really enjoyable. That was probably my best run through of the night. I did really enjoy Trail. To be fair, I've enjoyed them all. They've all been really good this evening, but that was very good. Last year, of course, it was the new maze for last year. Last year, I had a lot more run-throughs with the fact that I visited Fright Nights a lot more. And I had some, it was very hit or miss last year. Of course, I've only done it twice this year. However, both run-throughs have been absolutely fantastic. It is a really good maze. And I'm now going to go for a ride on Saw the Ride, the Gerstlauer Eurofighter. So let's see how long the fast track is going to take for this. So change of plan, I've decided I'm going to go to Lucifer's Lair and go and watch the Hellfire show now. So yeah, I didn't get to see this properly the day I was here. I did kind of watch it, but the fire wasn't working. So yeah, hopefully it's going to be working today. fire show there was fantastic. It was great to see it working this time. One of them wasn't working. I think there were points where it was supposed to shoot out fire, but it didn't. But the majority of the time, it worked, and I'm happy about that, because last time I watched that, I saw no fire at all. But it is really impressive, like seeing those fire effects, and they're massive as well. The fire shoots up so high. It looks really, really good. Amazing show. And then I went on Nemesis Inferno as well. Fantastic ride on there. Really good to get back on there. Haven't been on there for a while. Lovely and smooth. I was on row 2. It was great to ride it at night as well. I do love Nemesis Inferno. It's a great coaster. I do prefer Nemesis Reborn, however, it's still a fantastic ride. And I'm now going to go for a ride on Stealth. So Stealth was brilliant there. Love a night ride on Stealth. It always looks amazing all lit up at the park during Fright Nights. Really, really good. Great to get back on there. The launch on there is just insane. Like, it's over so fast, but it's such an adrenaline rush. Like the launch and then going over the top, and the views from the top of the rest of the park all lit up. Absolutely incredible. I love Stealth to bits. I do miss it not being able to ride it like every week like I used to. But yeah, I've got Rita at Alton Towers that I can keep going on instead. But yeah, Stealth is an absolutely fantastic ride, and I'm going to head on the Swarm now. So the Swarm went down for weather, unfortunately, so I went and saw the ride instead. And that was actually a good ride, like, because I have lots of layers on, that definitely helped on the shoulders. But I really don't like the restraints on those Gerstlauer Eurofighters. However, with the fact that I had lots of layers on, it acted as padding for my shoulders, so my shoulders didn't get beat up as much as they normally do. You just got to, again, it's like with Colossus, you've got to know how to saw the ride. Keep your head forward, and it helps that I'm taller now as well, rather than my ears being on level with the top of the restraint. It's more kind of my neck now that's kind of on level with that, because I've got taller over the years. And so, yeah, it's easier to keep your head forward, but also it just reduces head banging as well, because the top of your head's not on the same level as the restraint, so that definitely helps. There are still a few jolts on there. The section after the mid-course brake run was not enjoyable. It takes that section way too fast, and it makes it quite uncomfortable. It can be quite rough as well on that final bend going into the brake run, so that's not great. However, it was actually a good ride. I did enjoy the ride there. So now I'm going to use my one shot for Hyperia. It's about 10 minutes to go until park close, so I'm going to get on here and hopefully I'll be able to do something about the Swarm as well, because I didn't get to use my fast track on there, so hopefully I'll be able to get a fast track that I can maybe use next season or something, because yeah, I would like to get on it still, but obviously that's not going to happen tonight, so hopefully I'll be able to get one for next season, or maybe I could get one to use at Alton Towers at some point. So I've just had my final ride of the season here at Thorpe Park on Hyperia, and that was absolutely world class. That is one of the best rides I've ever had on Hyperia. It was in the front row, so literally I got to the fast track queue and it was all the way backed up pretty much to the entrance, and I was thinking, wow, I'm going to be here for a while. Literally it took 20-25 minutes maximum, and the main queue, bear in mind, is over 2 hours now. I got randomly just put on the front row, and that was incredible. That is probably one of the best rides I've ever had on any roller coaster. The front row with that beautiful new lighting package, seeing all the elements and everything in front of you, literally just looking over that drop straight down towards the ground. Incredible. It's the best first drop I've ever experienced on a roller coaster, and it is not even close to anything else. It was so smooth on the front row as well. You could see everything in front of you, all of the lights on there as well. That was absolutely phenomenal. What a way to end the 2025 season here at Thorpe Park on one of my favourite roller coasters in the world. So there we go, it has come to the end of not only the day, but the end of the 2025 season here at Thorpe Park, and it's always sad when it comes to the end of the season. I don't like closed season, I don't like when I can't go to the theme parks, and of course with Thorpe Park there's no Christmas event or anything. Like, the next time we're going to be stepping foot inside this park is going to be in March 2026, so we've got a while until we're next going to be in this park and riding amazing coasters again like Hyperia. It's a shame I didn't get on the Swarm today as well, but you know what, that ride I just had on Hyperia absolutely made up for it. That was world class there. But of course I got on all the other coasters with the Fast Track as well. Really good to get back on all the coasters. Of course some of them I haven't been on since like mid-September, so it's been a while for me, considering normally I visit this park like at least once every couple weeks, but of course that's not really possible now that I'm like 2.5, 3 hour drive further up north, so it's not really possible anymore, so that's a shame. But you know what, it's been brilliant. It's been great to get in back in the scare mazes today as well. They were all really good today, on top form, which was really good. Unfortunately it has been very busy today, but you know what, it's the busiest time of year, that's to be expected. I didn't get to watch the Creature Camper Shock to the System. I did want to watch that, but I didn't get time for that, and the Scare Zones I didn't get time for that either. But if you do want to see more footage about those, I did experience those in the vlog from a few weeks ago from Fright Nights towards the start of the event, and yeah, it was a really good show, and some good Scare Zones here as well. It's just been so busy today. There's so much to do at this event, and then when it is busy, there's just so much to do, and you just can't always get everything done. That's just how it is with Fright Nights sometimes when it gets so busy and there's just that much to do. But it's been a brilliant season and it's been a brilliant day. That's now the end of this vlog here. Thank you very much for watching. Make sure to follow me on Instagram at George Kelly and follow me on Twitter at George Kelly. Thank you very much for watching. Stay safe everyone, and I'll see you all later. Bye.